what would you really love government and people in authority to do for you so that you are able to thrive and come to bear fruits?
Okay. Thank you for this opportunity. First of all, I'll appreciate the fact that the government is giving the young women a chance to be able to express themselves and speak out, and also inclusivity, like the fact that we have Terry Mbaika, who is the PS for Devolution, and the chair for UDA, who is Cecily Mbarire, governor of Meru, shows that the government at least cares. Yes, we face some challenges getting there, like bullying, mostly the online bullying. I'd like the government to do something about it. I really don't know what, but I feel like there is something they can always do. There is something they can always do. Yeah, because that is one of the challenges that the women in leadership face.
Thank you very much. You are very brief. You are just worried about bullying?
Yes, but I'd like to encourage the young women here and also the ones who are viewing in the televisions to take up these spaces and to express themselves. Yes, there are challenges, but it's worth it. It's worth it in the end. And I'd like to encourage each and every one of us who is here to not shy away from expressing ourselves, because this government is a listening government, and it's only through dialogue that our needs will be heard and it will take action.
Thank you very much, Sharon. And the government is a listening government. And I believe that we should also reciprocate by listening. There exists a lot of opportunities. We've just been told of 150 million US dollars. Some of it in Sheng we call it Jabba, but there's something called Youth Fund. No, it actually exists, but due to the fact that as youth sometimes we probably throw the baby with the bathwater, we do not get the opportunity to benefit from this. And so the Youth Fund, there is the Youth Fund. We would like you to explain to us as Congress how we can access the Youth Fund and how the terms and conditions thereof of the Youth Fund, and actually tell us if it's something that exists so that the comrades may be happy.
Comrade Power. So the Kenya Kwanza government is very deliberate on financial inclusion and access to credit facilities for young people, to support young people in commercializing their ideas and transforming themselves from job seekers to job creators. As you can see, there is a very big challenge of unemployment in the country, and we are looking at young people being the innovators, the idea creators, the challengers of the status quo as the solution to this challenge of unemployment in the country. So Youth Fund is a state agency under the Ministry of Youth Affairs, Sports and Creative Economy that has the sole mandate of supporting youth enterprises. We support youth enterprise development with affordable credit facilities, with training, market linkages, and mentorship support. So in terms of affordable credit facilities, we have individual and group loans for young people. In terms of group loans, all we need is a registered group and a bank account. And I want to tell you for a fact before I proceed, Youth Fund Few stories Ajaba. Gitonga has asked me to clarify on that. Youth Fund exists. Here in Machakos, we are just here next to Semara Hotel. I'm happy that the venue favors our office. Our office is just next to Semara Hotel. When you leave outside on the right-hand side, you will see Youth Fund offices. And I'm accompanied here by the credit officer of Youth Fund, Machakos County. He's called Maurice Muia. I've brought him here specifically because I want us to have an impactful conversation. After this, you can pick up further communication with him on issues that I will not have addressed. So with group loans, all you need is to just have that group and a bank account. Come with your business proposal, then we will fund you. And once you get the money, we give up to 100,000 for the first loan. Once you get the money, I know the question is, how can I manage my business while I'm still in the university? You don't have to be the ones running that business. Muia was sharing with me there are some youths who formed a group and they have started a business, a tuk-tuk business. Youth Fund has funded them tuk-tuks that are running here in Machakos. So you don't have to be the ones running that business. We give you that money, then you are able to get someone you hire, you can supervise during your free time, but you continue with your studies. You get something to sustain you while you are studying, while you are running a business, and also creating job opportunities for other young people. So you don't need collateral with group loans. Then we have individual loans. Individual loans, you can take up to 2 million the first time. And with this, you need security. You can actually get a security from another person if you don't have. You can get security. You can use your parents' collateral. So you can take up to 2 million. And the beauty with our loans, both group and individual loans, is that the interest is very low. For group loans, they don't attract any interest, it is zero. I'm sure most of you have interacted with most fintech companies that are issuing loans, even the banks. And you know that they are very exorbitant interest rates. But with the Youth Fund, the group loans have zero interest. The individual loans attract 8% interest, which is still the lowest in the market. And also, our group loans graduate up to 3 times. Once you have taken the first time and you have repaid, that loan can graduate up to 3 times. You take 100,000, next time you can take 300,000. The third time you can take 900,000. So it keeps graduating depending with your credit history. In addition to affordable credit facilities, we also offer business development. We know most of you might have ideas, but you don't know how to actualize that idea, how to put it down into a business plan. So we help you. We have training for those who want to take up our loans. Even if you just have an idea, don't shy away from coming to our office. We will help you in putting that idea into a business plan, then we can fund it. So we do business development support. And in terms of business development support, we also offer market linkages. For those who have taken our loans, once your product is ready for the market, we can also help you to get the market for those products. Then we also have LPO financing. We realize that there is a law for AGPO which requires 30% of tenders to be reserved for young people, women and people with disability. But it has always been a challenge for these special interest groups to participate actively and meaningfully in the tendering processes. So for us at Youth Fund, we support young people who want to take part in government tenders by financing up to 70% of the LPO. And if you are wondering how you can get the government tenders, first you need to have a registered business. You can register this business on your own. You don't have to get a lawyer to help you register. You can go to eCitizen and then you register your business either as a business name or as a company. And once you have a certificate, you visit the next Huduma Center, you get your ACPO certificate. Once you have the ACPO certificate and the registration certificate for your business, you can approach the area MP, MCA, or the county department. And as I told you, all these offices have a threshold to meet of 30% in tendering. And they don't meet because there are no youths who go there to get these opportunities. So once you have your documentation, go to the office. I'm sure because the ST is here and he is very close to Honorable Caleb Mule, I know you can help the comrades here who would like to supply some of the NCGDF to the NCGDF project, and we can support them with the LPO financing. Then we also have asset financing for those who want to get an asset. You want to purchase an asset, like tuk-tuks, the example that I gave, or you want to set up containers to let to other people. If you want to purchase any asset, we also do asset financing up to 70%. Then in terms of labor export, I know that it is an issue now. It is an issue that is it's very contemporary. Currently, there are young people who are applying. They are being recruited to go to Qatar. As the Youth Fund, we support. We understand that the government's main priority is to create jobs locally. But if the jobs are also available externally, and young people are interested to go there, Youth Fund supports up to 300,000 Kenyan shillings to the young person so that they can work on all the documentation that they need to go and work abroad. We also do pre-departure training for the young people who want to go and work abroad and they have gotten an opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's clap for her. I'd love to move very fast to James Maina, Mr. James Maina, Director National Housing. And I'd love us to be surgical. I'd love you to tell these comrades what opportunities exist in the affordable housing program. Just specifically, I know, we do not know whether it is Seneca or who said that it's the older who advise the young. Allow me to actually just ask specifically the opportunities that exist for comrades in the housing program.
Comrades Power. Thank you. I'm Director Housing in the State Department for Housing, not National Housing. So I would like to correct you that. However, let me say that the affordable housing program is not something that has been born out of the blues. It's a program that has come through many years and of course within the development of our country. Okay. First and foremost, let me start by saying the future is urban. There are no two